Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody.
Mhm.
Yeah. Um. All right. I'm here to give a short, brief talk on taking advantage of technology. Yeah. But first and foremost, I would like to thank the organizers of Camp Joseph for giving me this great opportunity. Pastor Joe, Pastor Mrs., fellows of YDI, associates, and the youths as well. So I deem it a great opportunity to be standing before you today to give my 2 cents on taking advantage of technology. All right, and the anchor scripture for this talk is taken from Proverbs 4:18. Proverbs 4:18. It says, "The path of the just is like a shining light, shines brighter and brighter unto a perfect day." All right. So before we take advantage of technology, we have to understand like what is technology. What is technology? And according to study.com, technology is the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes or applications. Technology is the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes or applications. But I would like to say, in my opinion, technology is the application of God-given knowledge to create useful things that solves problems or make life easier. Technology is a God-given knowledge. So whether you're an unbeliever or you're a Christian, you have that advantage. You have the brain to think. You have the brain to create. You understand? From the moment we sleep, from the moment we wake up, we're all surrounded by technology, by the clothes we wear, um, the smartphone in your pocket, the lights in your home. We're all surrounded by technology one way or another. And technology is constantly improving and generally aims to make processes easier for people. All right. So we'll take a look from the Bible on the good and bad use of technology. In the Bible, we observe many uses of technology in the Old and New Testament. All right, I've been able to pinpoint one good use. That's the story of Noah. I believe we're familiar with the story of Noah. Yeah, Noah utilized his God-given knowledge to build the ark. God told Noah to build it and gave him specifications regarding the ark's construction materials from Genesis 6:13 to 14. Genesis 6:13 to 14. Verse 13. And God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me. And, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy the earth. Verse 14. Make yourself an ark of gopher wood, make rooms in the ark, and cover it inside and out with pitch. And we all know the story so well. Like this, the ark withstood the storms. You understand? And there are so many modern day ships that we know, popular ships that are capsized because of just one little flood or one little storm. But this passage tells us that by working with God, by working with God, uh, by working with God and being in the field of technology, by utilizing technology, it opens up a new level. It takes us to the new level. It elevates us to the new level. I'll give an example. How many of us are familiar with the iPhone? You know the iPhone, yeah? Talk now. You guys are. Why you guys? You know the iPhone. All right. There's something called jailbreaking. Are you familiar with that? You're familiar with jailbreaking? Oh my god. All right. It's similar to jailbreaking an iPhone. Like um, normally when you buy an iPhone, the iPhone is limited to do certain tasks. You understand? But when you jailbreak the iPhone, it's just like hacking the phone. So like you unlock, you go into the factory settings, you are now doing things that Apple never intended for you to do. You understand? Like you're taking full advantage of the iPhone. You understand? So it's the same way with technology. You understand? God gives us the brain. You understand? To think and create. But when God is when God is on our team, when God is partnering with us, when we are partnering with God, it takes us to a new dimension as people, as children of God. It takes us, it unlocks the full potential. So like unbelievers may be trying their best, you know, to the best of their advantage, to the best of their ability using technology. But when people of God use technology, we are meant to stand out. You understand? We are meant to stand out from the crowd. I'll go to the wrong use of technology in the Bible, and the story is gotten from the Tower of Babel, from Genesis chapter 11 to 1, chapter 11 verse 1 to 9. The Babylonians, according to Genesis, wanted to make a name for themselves by constructing a mighty tower with its tops in heaven. God foresaw their plans, and his infinite wisdom, he knew that the stairway to heaven would only lead people away from God. The goal was not to glorify God or lift his name, but to make a name for themselves. All right, and we know that story as well. God disrupted their plans. God disrupted the works. You know, he changed their language so they could no longer communicate with one another. And this tells us that we shouldn't misuse technology. Technology can be used for both good and bad. You understand? Like, for example, you have knife in your kitchen. It can be used to slice onions. It can be used to slice tomatoes, and it can be used, you understand, for other evil deeds. So, I'll give an example from the technology aspect, the technology world. There's a new VR headset. How many of us know VR, like virtual reality? You know VR? Okay. There's a new virtual reality headset coming out. Yeah, the Nerve Gear headset. So like normally now when you're playing a game and you die in the game, you just respawn. You understand? But this VR headset actually kills the player in real life. So like if you die in the game, it will kill you in real life. So it's in production. So I'll advise you not to buy it. You understand? I'll advise you not to buy it. So this shows you the length that people are willing to go with technology. It shows you the length. You understand? Especially unbelievers. It shows you the length. All right. Sorry. Let's go to. Hey. Calm down. All right. Types of technology. A few types of technology, without wasting time. We have electrical technology. Many pieces of modern technology use electricity in some form. A few examples: we have the computer. We all know the computer very well. We use it to access the internet and print physical copies of digital content. We also have artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a computer designed to make decisions and perform actions autonomously. We're all familiar with Siri on the iPhone, yeah? When you tell Siri, hey Siri, open this app, she opens that app for you. Hey Siri, Siri turns up your phone just from communicating with Siri. We also have Amazon Alexa that can control different components in your house by saying few sentences to Alexa. You can say, Alexa, help me switch off the fan. Alexa will switch off the fan. Alexa, switch off the lights. Alexa will switch off the light. Turn on the TV. Alexa will do that. So it just shows you technology is all about change. It's all about, making improvements to make life easier. All right. We also have the medical technology, the medical field. We have diagnostics technology that helps medical professionals attain more information about the patient. So if you go to a hospital now, under a few minutes they can detect what's going on with you. You understand? It doesn't take that much time. So we'll skip to transportation technology. It's much easier to travel than it once was thanks to the improvements of technology. Few examples of transportation technology are For instance, the GPS is called Global Positioning System. It's a piece of technology that can pinpoint locations on Earth from the satellites in Earth's orbit. So, for example, you have your Google Maps, you have Uber, you have Bolt. All these apps, they harness the power of GPS. You know, like on Google Maps, for instance, if you want to go, if you are looking for the route to Oshodi, you just type up Oshodi on your phone, and if you want to go by leg, it will tell you the estimated time to get there. If you want to go by Okada, it will tell you the estimated time to get there. If you want to go by car, it will tell you as well. Gone are the days you need physical paper like maps to go to our location. But now, with the advancement of technology, we can do that just from our phone. Now we go to communication. So communication technology. It consists of any piece of technology people use to communicate with one another. Number one, we have the television. We're all familiar with television. We use it to watch movies. We use it to watch news, you know, amongst other things. We have the cell phone. We use it to communicate with anybody around the world. And the internet. This is what I'm going to be focusing on because I believe we're all familiar with the internet. So, the internet. Many people consider the internet to be the most popular and powerful communication technology. It allows people from around the world to interact through written messages as well as audio and video messages. With the internet, users can communicate almost instantaneously with anyone and share information. All right? So now, we go to taking advantage of the internet. Taking advantage of the internet. Bear in mind, technology is a very wide subject, you understand? If I start with technology, we won't finish here today. So, I'm just going to focus on the internet for today because it's a very, very wide subject. The internet is one of the greatest creations and provides people with instant access to an endless supply of knowledge and entertainment. There are various ways we can take advantage of the internet. Few of them, without taking much time, is through information. Through information. There are endless supplies of knowledge on the internet and information for you to learn almost any topic or any question you may have. For example, using search engines like Google, you can ask virtually any questions and find a web page with an answer. I'll give an example. I learned programming from Google through the power of Google because I didn't have anybody teaching me. You understand? All I had was desire, you know, and I had to use what I had. You understand? Like to my advantage. And Google was there. Google was my friend, yeah? And YouTube was my friend. So I took advantage of technology because you just have to. You just have to. If you use websites like Udemy, Skillshare, Lynda.com as well, these sites offer a variety of courses, which are most of which are free. Now, you should consider what kind of information you are consuming on the internet. Is this something that will add value to you, or is this something that will detract from you? You understand? Personally, I deactivated all my I don't